Alright, and I'm back. Third group stage game for me versus Caniac for TSDL Season 6. So here we go. Alright, I am going to be first pick this game. We're on Gemini Bridge. And let's see opponent's box. There is a Landius, there is a Jugler, there is not a Hilda. This is an interesting box. We've got a Brenda, we have a Claret, we have an Angelina, we have a Omega, we have a Himiko. We have a Tsubame. There is a Himiko too, but that's not interesting. Hiei. Good lord, this is a weird box. A lot of assassins. It's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 really assassins. That's wild. In a box like this, I always first ban Landius to force him onto Jugler because that is always what I want. Wild. Only healer is a wheeler as well. I pick Elwyn. So it's definitely an aggressive style. Which makes me wonder if he'll even pick the Jugler here. No, wait, there's two healers. There's a Leanna. I'm just blind. Yeah, I wonder if he'll pick the Jugler here, since he wants to be aggressive. I feel like he needs to, or he's going to get zoned out by Elwyn. No Elwyn of his own is a bit odd. This is just it's a very unique box, though, to be certain. It is a Zerida first. With Zerida first, I'm banning the Himiko this round. That's a guarantee. The question is who else I'm banning. I think I want to ban this Jugler so that I don't have to base my picks around always being wary of a Jugler pick. Zerida makes a lot of sense for this box. This is actually just a Meteor box. That's what it is. He's playing Meteor. Ah, I understand now. Doesn't change my pick ban, I just understand. Claret can be a bit of an issue. Kind of need to pick a tank now. Do I ban the Claret? I actually think I banned the Claret. I still have plenty of answers to the Jugler if he picks it. As for myself, good lord, is this a Landius pick? Full Assassins, Landius makes a lot of sense for just the aura. There's no AoE for Jugler to be blocking out, so that's not really relevant. Sure. It's probably Rosa here. This is probably the round where I ban Jugler if it's not picked yet. Okay. So he's going Brenda because he wants Brenda to bust my Landius. Makes sense. We're hitting the Jugler, we're hitting the... I think it's going to be the Hiei. And Rose is very good here for mobility control. Sherry's very good here. Lucretia's very good here. I think I want Rosa of the options that I have. And I think I'm going to lose these two. I would be very surprised if I kept either of these through this ban phase. I'm very surprised. I don't really get the healer bans if his plan is to bust Landius. Sigma. Let's see, we hit this one because it's annoying. And we hit... this one for the exact same reason. Sure. And I will bring Sherry, feels really nice here. Does she actually? No, Lucretia feels better. Lucretia for just long range magic bombarding on this team that can't do anything about it. She's basically assassin immune. I do have to watch out for fixed damage here though. And all my last picks are good. Rio's not, but I'm not picking Rio, so it doesn't matter. Alright. I'll take more mobility if you're going to give it to me. Kyra is whatever. You can have any of the healers you so desire. Actually, that's not true. They're both act against. These units are both bad. Here. I don't think they do anything. Healer bans are a little bit weird, but player 2 act again. Bleh. All of my units should be Omega proof. So I don't particularly care about him having an Omega. I strongly doubt that I need mass attack this game. Though I don't really need to not bring it, I might as well bring it and have it, just to have it. I doubt I'm gonna get off more than 2 single target hits with Lu. This is, it's literally 4 assassins and a Brenda. This is gonna be a wild one. Okay. We'll see what skill set this Omega brings. It should be Leviathans on the Omega though, on this map. If he has built Leviathans at least. Alright, let's see it. It is not Leviathans. Ooh, it's actually a skill setup, so this Omega range is really, really, really bad. Here's the Brenda, who does things. I don't think the Brenda's going to be super relevant. I think she's going to get poked out by Lucretia at some point. Hellfires are the only thing my Lucretia needs to watch out for here. Everyone else is fine for her because of Revive. He has no desire to hit Landius, so we'll push Landius all the way up. If I had GI, this Brenda would be hosed. This is a Twilight Star. None of the others are. 500 skill. Yeah, all my units are Omega proof. Actually, no. Rosa is not. Mark on Rosa, sure. This is basically just chivalry, yeah. Back by 20%, and yeah, chivalry. We'll just go Elwood over here. Turn priority here is going to be huge against this box, because it means that I get to start the trading. Yes, this is +2 movement. Except he can't actually move like that because it's just a straight line. And then he has a 3-range attack skill, so I think Sherry is fine to just go here, but I might as well wait till the end. And then we're just going to take a double kill with Sherry immediately next turn. I push Rosa to here, then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. I'd have to push Rosa into Sigma range. No, I don't. I can push to here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and Rosa's ready to kill things. So we'll put Rosa up here. Omega just backs off. Okay. Breeze there. Is Elwyn in range now? 1, 2, 3. Just barely not. Which means that we're ready to hunt with turn priority. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we Shadow Raid this Kyra, who is so unbelievably squishy. And then I'll run up and probably kill the Sigma. Maybe kill the Omega. I guess I don't even have to risk Shadow Raid, right? Like, what's he gonna hit me with? I can just put Sherry here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bonk his Kyra with a melee attack, which is even more certain to kill. And then, again, I have free reign in his backline with Sherry 3C. Yeah, what's he actually gonna do? Zerud is left for the end to faction buff, but that means that he has no answer to this. Hello. So yeah, he picked full assassins, but he doesn't have the mobility to actually contest me. Do I take those two? Do I take... I can also lead Elwyn. Brenda counter engages if I lead Elwyn. And then Sherry doesn't get to go in, so I definitely don't lead Elwyn. Do I just pick these two then? Leave up Omega and Sigma? It's not terrible. I can also just, like, take my pick and go back to the fort. If he hard engages on me on the fort, he's just not going to kill. No, this is... I don't know if it's a rag, but I have no reason to believe it not to be a rag. So, let's see. I don't know where the EMB is hiding. It could be here. So I'm gonna 3C this for the healing. EMB was hiding there, I was correct. Because I don't need skill to kill any of these units. I can actually full disengage if I want. Do I want? I don't think I want. I think I'd just take a second kill here. Question is, which of these two? It's the Kyra. It's always the Kyra. Because Sherry was my Kyra answer. So there's my double. Puts us into a 3v4, which is amazingly favored towards me. Because I'm also going to get the Sigma now. Okay, and we're out. We'll get to see if this is a rag. It is, as expected. That was some really good counter damage. I think I just throw Elwyn at this because of that counter damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't hit in a sword, unfortunately, but we can just hit her from below. Double Lancer, but low magic defense. Soldiers are basically dead. I think this is a kill, or at least close enough that she can't continue fighting. It's just a kill, yeah. Yep. And we start pushing up. Into the lonely Omega, who doesn't have an answer for Elwyn. So now he has to consider what's his next game gonna look like. How he's gonna answer the massive amounts of mobility that I threw at him this game. So he has about 5 minutes that he can take right now if he wants to just think about what his next game looks like. And he's just gonna pick off my Rosa. That's fair enough. Goodbye, Rosa. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I haven't shown Scepter, so there's actually a very reasonable statement to be made, which is I should not engage with Lu to hide Scepter for game 2. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. This is still on cooldown. I can still... He gets locked out next turn. Like, he's very dead to Elwyn. So this lets me hide my Lucretia weapon for another game. Nah, he just leaves. Okay. I will set up the next one, and since I was player 1 that time, I'm gonna aim for player 2 this time. Okay. Oh, and we got it immediately. Alright, here we go. If we get the same pick ban again, I'm very happy with it. That was... I mean, it basically couldn't have been easier. Couldn't have been more ideal, is what I should be saying. I just out-mobility'd him, so he couldn't get in, and was able to just use turn priority to kill him immediately. So we're gonna hit this and this. These are thing that I can't break through. Most mobile unit. Fine with all the other picks. and we lead Elwyn again. Elwyn, very good against Tankless, very good against Jugler if he picks it. Okay, we're not going to have the exact same comp as last time, it appears. I will be bringing T-Jess at this point. Again, when I see a box like this, my goal is just to be as mobile as possible. Because this kind of box, especially when it's running Tankless, this kind of box lives or dies by outranging its opponent. So if I can contest him on range or beat him on range like I did in the last game, then it's a fairly straightforward path to victory for me from there. Okay, he does pick the Tsubame this game. I like it. Fan of Tsubame myself. I don't run her right now because I don't know where I was slaughtering. I was running her last season though. We're gonna hit the annoying ones now. Again, these are some of the most mobile units he has. Pyro's an honorable mention since I don't have Sherry available anymore. But I think I'd rather hit these two still. I don't want to get frozen. I don't want to lose a game to getting frozen, I'll be honest. I'm a simple man. I don't want to be frozen. And we'll bring T-Jess. I'm not Swordsmith on my Elwyn, so I do need to be a little bit careful of the Zerida specifically. I guess the Sherry as well. But this is still a very strong opening for me. And then I get to follow it up with one of these three is another excellent pick. Do I bring a Jugler here? I really don't think I do. He's not needed for buffs. He's not really helping against anything. Right, if everyone's guard ignoring. I guess he could help against the Sherry, but I already outranged the Sherry. So I already have good zoning pressure there. I think I'd just go ahead and pick Lucretia. If I last pick Jugler, I'm okay with it, but I don't think I early pick. I'm picking Lucretia, so I need to hit the one who doesn't die to magic. It's as simple as that. Sigma, sure. Yeah, I'm picking Lucretia here. And now I have the potential surprise factor of Scepter of Divinity here because he didn't see it last game. He bans that, but again, every single unit he has is guard ignoring, except for the Brenda, I guess. Actually, that just now strikes me, but this Brenda's kind of out of place in this box. Florette, Brenda. Because it's like he's got a pair of tank busters here. I'm not banning that. He has a pair of tank busters here in the Clarette and the Brenda, but nothing he has cares about the tank being busted. I guess kind of Sherry. I don't know, it just feels like an odd pick. This does not matter to me whatsoever. If he acts again as Zerida, okay, he's player one. I actually do ban the Jugler here. The reason for that is I don't want to have to break through the Jugler. I can break through the Jugler, but it will require a little bit of positioning and setup that I don't want to have to take the time to do. Time is not really my friend against this box, because again, if he starts getting into range, I'm in a lot of trouble. So I don't really want to see the Jugler. Double act again, doesn't matter, he's player one. Omega was there last game. So we're gonna ban the Brenda. And I'll be picking my own Sigma, just so I can contest him on range. And then if I get an Actigan healer, that's good. Otherwise, I'm going Rio. So I'm going Rio. Easy peasy. Rio should be Omega proof, probably. He might not be. If he's getting tripled, he might not be. Definitely Sue proof. Yeah, he's gonna get tripled, because I don't have any skill and chance, I think. So the Rio's kind of useless on my side, the Wheeler's kind of useless on his side. Once again, I have a lot of mobility pressure onto him, so if I can just start trading, I should come out on top of that. This is EMB. I need to make sure I remember that. Sigma cannot jump here. This is probably EMB as well. But I know from his hero card that this one is not. This is Bloody Melody. Yeah, we're good. I could have brought an untargeted AoE to poke the Tsubame. However, I have Elwyn act again, and I have T-Jess teleport, so I'm not really concerned about finding the Tsubame and hide. I think I can catch her out without too much difficulty. Sigma marks T-Jess. Gets the breeze turn 1. Okay. This Sigma's very forward. I'm gonna set up to just TP Elwyn forward and kill the Sigma on turn 1. Because I have the mass attack, so I don't need faction buff. I don't want to have to deal with this Sigma breeze. I just don't. This is a weird skill set to bring. I would have expected the act again for Zerida. But again, act again isn't really relevant here because he is player 1. Do I push Lucretia up? Depends on what this Zerida's gonna do. I think I do though. So I think we go Puppet to Hero Lucretia up to Mass Attack the squad. Let's actually go Puppet to here so that I don't get caught by Sue. And we're going to set up for a turn 1 TP. Two very good breezes there. Fenyo Breeze on here lets me launch Lucretia forward quite a bit, and then Breeze on Lucretia herself means that the entire map is covered. Especially with the Scepter, which again, we don't know if he's actually aware of the Scepter or not. Perfect. I guess Sigma has to mark Omega this game. Because who else am I going to mark? If I'm TPing to kill the Sigma, I would have marked Sigma with Sigma, but if I'm TPing Elwyn up to kill this, then I don't need that marked. This is irrelevant. This I'm not going to catch. See how we TP here, or we mark here. And zone this Omega a little bit. Yeah, Sigma outranges the Omega, so he can't come in on me. That's a good mark. So yeah, I can definitely see cases where this box succeeds against slower AoE boxes, against those kind of tank push style things. This box would definitely fare better. My box is very, very good against something like this, because again, this setup lives or dies on outranging its opponents, and they don't outrange me. It's as simple as that. I'm going to use Elwyn to spook this Tsubame. There's no way this Wheeler moves next. Or there's no way this Omega moves next, and Wheeler is the last unit to move, right? Because if Omega moves, then he actually can't answer Elwyn at all. I don't... Zerida might kill me even on the forest tile. Okay, it is the Wheeler. He's getting his damage up. So I am trading Elwyn here. But again, he's killing me with Omega at the end of turn now to take 1 life. And then he has to start his turn by taking the 2nd life, which means that I then get to counter engage. We're gonna go spook the Tsubame. I don't have to go up much. I actually only need 1 tile. Yeah, and that keeps me out of range of the Omega. And 1 tile from here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spooks. So yeah, if he takes any kill that's not Elwyn at the start of turn, then Elwyn takes a 2nd kill, so he can't afford to do that. Actually, wait, I'm just not thinking clearly. He has to, yeah, Zerida has to do it this turn. 1, 2, no, I'll go here. I can't spook her and get the Sigma, that's annoying. Do I just not spook her then? Or I can't spook her and get first strike, is what I mean. This isn't EMB, I don't need to be scared of the counterattack. Being at full health is actually bad for me because of that. So yeah, then I just go here, 1, 2, 3, and I poke him without first strike. So we take a little bit of counterattack damage in the hopes that that'll reduce backstab damage, and then I might live as a result. Bonk. Alright. There's the engage. And again, this box... That's the other thing, is this box can't deal with me being the one to engage. It needs to engage because it needs to be doing these 1-for-1 trades. It needs to be initiating the 1-for-1 trade so that it ends in a favorable position. Since I'm able to initiate, I'm the one ending in the good position. Alright, he does pick up the kill there. But now I get to start taking kills as well. Let's see, we're gonna start with... We're actually gonna start with hitting this Omega over here, right? Or do I start with hitting the Tsubame? The Omega's not doing anything. Yeah, I start with hitting the Tsubame with Sigma at 6 range. If Omega comes in and kills my Sigma, Okay. Because again, this Lucretia covers the entire map. She's super valuable to have active right now. Okay. Omega comes in and can take a pick if he wants, or he can just run away. It's actually a chance that my Sigma doesn't die either because of the damage reduction. No, this is, oh, that's interesting. Revive. Okay. You're not 3 range. Nope. So then I will poke you. And now I'm gonna go kill the Zerda. And that's the end of the game. Tenuous Breeze here. Too late to matter. So yeah. Oh, I think his Wi-Fi might have cut out. And he's back. If you are Caniac watching this, or if you're someone like this, with a box like this, this isn't really I wouldn't call it a box issue. This is just your absolute worst matchup. This is your nightmare matchup. I think this box it's plenty fine for regular laddering because you're not going to run into my box frequently. I am your nightmare because I just outrange you. But against kind of the more meta, slow push AoE style, you're going to do fine. But that is the end of those matches, and that's going to be the end of this video. So there will be more to come soon as I cast games. I believe I have a tiebreaker game to play now, so that'll be here at some point. So check them out. See ya.